In all the years that a woman is menstruating, in each cycle, there's a mini death. And that's the moment just before her period when the egg hasn't been fertilized and it's getting ready to be expulsed as menstruation. That's the time when people say, oh, she's got a period, she's in a grump, she's moody, she's hysterical, oh, it's this time of the month. But actually, we need to honor that time because it is natural. It's natural that in the cycle, like the dark phase of the moon, a woman goes into that dark phase. And that dark phase isn't bad. It's about, like the egg, what needs to be released, what is ready to go back into the earth, what is no longer actual in my life. So the egg is the physical aspect, and that comes out as menstruation, but there's also an emotional, mental, and spiritual aspect because women are holistic. So you can't, it doesn't just affect one part of us, it affects the whole part of the psyche. And so I'm saying this because at perimenopause, what the woman starts to go into is a much longer period of death. And I don't mean actual death, like the egg. This time, she's going into a period where she's dying to her fertile self. And as we all know now, perimenopause, takes between 2 to 10 years. So this is a period of great initiation where she goes, like Inanna, into the underworld to let go of what is no longer actual in her life and to reclaim, because in 2025 we're realizing that the women that we're on the shoulders of and ourselves have buried parts of the feminine because we've all been living in a patriarchal society. And so part of this journey into the underworld isn't just letting die what needs to die, but it's also reclaiming these lost parts that are sometimes frightening. They've been lost for so many generations. When we face them, it's like, God, that's terrifying. I've been taught to believe that this part of me is terrifying, that I mustn't go anywhere near it. But actually, these parts, the most terrifying parts, are our empowerment, are the parts we need to reclaim, be compassionate about, because they make us whole. So all that to say, honor this period that takes you into the underworld, both in your cycle and then when you find yourself in perimenopause and menopause beyond. Honor it as a bigger period in your life. It's a huge initiation. And it might feel scary, but I promise you, at the other end is a much more whole, authentic, empowered version of yourself.